تفتنا إنا لو مين السعر صراحين السعر لو مين نبركخ صراحين نبركخ هذا وسرعتس أي جزء أنا نحرج هذا وسرعت كنا تفق أي حد نسلم تنسوينا إن بعد زي ما قمنا حلو لو 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 نالو نقعد عيننا أنا معبد كم يقرنا هذا وسرعت حجين نبركخ لو مين نبركخ صراحين نبركخ
سلام وعد عن متصوم نحن أكتمين ميلا نورك تمليسنا مس إنجليزية برنامجنا أنا أرولا ونة تباهلية أنا هجي إنجليزية تكتسلية سطبوا نيرو شير غيركم بوست غيركم كله ودا. Hi everyone, as I stated, I'm Arula Wune. This is our English program, and this week we will be talking about the Tigray genocide. The crisis that is currently affecting the people of Tigray, northern region of Ethiopia. If you are not familiar, we'll provide a little bit of information on the plight of our people and also ways that we can help them currently with our voices and in other avenues. Currently, illegitimate Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, has essentially brought an onslaught of all means necessary operation to devastate the region into submission. There were over 150 plus days of ethnic profiling, looting of hospitals and civilians, rape and sexual violence, attacks on religious sites, all kinds of evil war crimes are occurring in the country, let alone outside of Tigray. There's border clashes with Sudan, Benshangul, Oromia tensions, massacres occurring in those regions as well as the involvement of a dictator, warlord, if you will, Isaias Afwerki, leader of Eritrea. And it's clear this is not an internal law and order operation, as another foreign power is involved. But you know, there's been an onslaught of lies and deception that's been occurring in these 5 months that we've had to endure this. So recently they've announced the United Nations Human Rights High Commissioner actually announced that they will be doing a joint investigation with the EHRC, the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, which is extremely disappointing because for the last about 5 months that we've been awaiting some type of investigation to commence, we've been told that we were going to get independent investigation into all atrocities occurring by whatever sides may be alleged to have committed such crimes. But instead, it's another lie and backtracking that seems to have occurred. But we call on the UN High Commissioner's Office again to start an independent investigation into the rape, looting, mass killings, extrajudicial killings, and war crimes that are occurring in the Tigray northern region of Ethiopia. And we hope that the so-called probe, which will be carried out in hopes of finding the much-needed accountability that the victims need currently, but a joint investigation does not seem to accomplish what we're looking for here. As far as this crisis, it's been reported by the New York Times, the Washington Post, BBC, various CNN, various high level broadcast media entities that have legitimate sources and provide credible information. So the denial of such reports is a slap in the face and something we cannot tolerate any longer. So the question is, how can we continue to help our people and continue to make our voices heard? And there are various ways you can do so by joining petitions or creating various social media campaigns that are occurring and joining such. But truly, I would like to just share some of the information. So one of the websites that you can use, I have it posted on the bottom here, is Linktree, which is I Stand with Tigray. If you go to this website, either take a screenshot or write it down currently. I'll keep it posted for a few minutes. You'll be able to find a lot of information in terms of either Twitter templates where you can post information in terms of supporting the hashtags that are going on, which is hashtag EU Act Now, and hashtag Tigray Genocide, and various other ones that have been trending throughout these 5 months that we've endured. But also there are plenty more sources of information for you to be able to help the people of Tigray with, Dimsana, as we would say in Tigrinya, our voices, because the diaspora all over the world are just awaiting peace for their families, and this is a way to truly make a difference. So you can either go to this website, Linktree, which is I Stand with Tigray, or I'll switch it over and you can see there's another website, amnatigray.org, which has been doing a lot of great work as well, and has a lot of information and Twitter templates as well that you can use to support, like I said, the hashtags that are going on currently. And most importantly, what you want to do is, if you're using these Twitter hashtags and contributing to these campaigns, try to change up your tweets so that you do not get flagged as either spam or hacked accounts or whatever, and end up getting your account suspended. So when you copy the tweet, make little subtle changes to it to support our people so it's effective in our goals. I will put the hashtags now actually for you guys. Hashtag EU Act Now, hashtag Tigray Genocide. These are just examples of what Tigray Genocide, for example, has been trending the entire almost 5 months of this genocide crisis that's been occurring. And currently the emphasis is on the EU Act Now. When you go to the link tree that I posted earlier, which I'll switch right back over to, Linktree / I Stand with Tigray. When you go there, it'll explain to you why exactly we're going and targeting the EU right now to act now again. The EU has implemented sanctions on Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed's illegitimate regime, but we need more, and we need actions, especially to coerce the United Nations High Commission's office to conduct an independent, thorough, fair investigation into any sides that have committed war crimes and atrocities against humanity. Again, I'll switch over. There's also the amnatigray.org, which is just as important, has a lot of useful information. These organizations and these links have a lot to do with what we've been trying to accomplish as a people all over the world, especially Tigray, but there are a lot of people that are supporting the campaign and paying attention to what's going on. Because this is creating, as I stated earlier, a destabilized Horn of Africa, which is a greater threat to the entire world, especially Africa, because the involvement of someone like Isaias Afwerki really puts more than the people of Tigray in jeopardy. But we have to, as Tigray specifically, speak up for them and give them dimsana, if you will. So, as I said, there's the EU Act Now, there's the Tigray Genocide hashtags. If you go to these links, you'll be able to make a true difference and support the campaigns that are going on outside of what a lot of great Tigray are doing currently in terms of going to protests and also doing petitions, as I stated. But you will find the petition information also on these links. But please, and get involved with these hashtags as well. We need to create global pressure on both the the people who are responsible for these crimes, but also for the people who can help to make a difference for the people of Tigray right now. So I think the information has been clearly stated for everyone, but really what we want to say is, the outlook on what's going on right now. What can we do? What do we do about this outside of supporting our people? I think For people who refuse to acknowledge simple facts, CNN, as I stated, BBC, Doctors Without Borders, which is a highly respected organization which provides medical aid to areas that are devastated, such as, unfortunately, Tigray currently, has reported about atrocities occurring in the region currently. For example, men being dragged off of buses in front of these Doctors Without Borders employees and medical staff, and being executed for essentially no reason. And these are war crimes and acts of genocide that are occurring in the Tigray region. So BBC, CNN, Washington Post, New York Times, it doesn't matter. These are highly credible sources. And if people refuse to acknowledge what's going on, they simply are asleep or their eyes are closed and they don't want to see it. So we cannot waste time to argue with somebody who is telling you this is, not occurring, because no one else can report it for us. We've had so many independent people provide this information. So we must speak for our people, engage with these hashtags at the bottom of the screen, go to these links and support our people. And remember, we as Tagaru have to look for the positive, how to progress from here, learn from what's occurring on our people right now. The plight of our people is not something we can take lightly. We have to really be persistent in making our voices heard and remember who we are as people. In our national anthem, if you're not familiar, Tigray national anthem, it's not just words. They say, Mesmeri Yohailana, Hizvi Yohailana, Ta'awatina. This is not just words. Our people are our strength. And that is something we can never forget. Hizvi Tigray, we have to, Mula Alam, this is our job. We have to speak, we have to act. It's only begun until we can provide peace to the people of Tigray, provide food, medical assistance, and help all those who have suffered the atrocities of the last 5 months, and God knows for how long it will continue. We cannot rest. We cannot act as if this is not occurring, because, as I stated, this has been posted everywhere. Every credible news organization has shown what's going on the ground. And this is only the beginning. Continue to join these to click these links, participate in what these organizations are doing, sign petitions, do these hashtags, EU Act, hashtag EU Act now, tweet anything right now to support our people and provide pressure on these warlords that are currently creating havoc and devastation and doing the opposite of what they're claiming, a law and order operation, when in fact they removed all law and removed all order from the safe and peaceful region of Tigray before these 5 months. Please, let's all, Hizbi Tigray, Mula Alam, please, please, please participate, help your people, and remember who we are, and our strength is in our people, and our strength is in our numbers. Always Hizbi Tigray, Ta'awatina. Thank you.